definitely taking shots at him.
Huh?
No.
Who do you think was shooting him?
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was
You
real?
know what? Moog Boy said there were a few Art Bell haters in the DM Talk hashtag that used to post really nasty stuff. That's true.
Like
I
what?
remember, I don't remember quite exactly, but I do remember he is right. Just real nasty stuff.
Yeah, like personal stuff,
Yeah.
like dirty laundry,
touch-
stupid.
Right.
It's not. Yeah, see, you can't do that.
I don't remember that before Art left. I remember it was after there were some people, but when Art was still there, it was mostly just the sponsors and sometimes the guests would be criticized. And
Yeah, but they
fun
get
there.
personal. They get personal, you know, like about his life or about his wife or kid or stuff like that. And then like, no.
There was a few, yeah, maybe a couple people, but not too many really that I remember.
It doesn't take very many. It only takes one. It really only takes one person to come in there.
Well, something
you gotta have a
scared him
thicker
and
skin
drove
than
him up
that.
the wall, that's for sure. It scared him bad enough that he wanted out of it, and he made up this hockamamie fucking story, and I don't believe any of it.
Really? Yeah.
I don't believe
It
any of
doesn't
it.
sound like him. It doesn't sound like him.
No, he's a believer in guns. He's gonna and everything. All of a sudden, he's got one bullet fly past his head, and he's scared.
And
I don't think.
And he goes
so,
on his
man.
belly and calls the police and
He
waits there
shoots
half
at
an hour.
shadow
and
people. The man shot at shadow people. Come on.
Well, he
on,
hurt
folks.
his arm and stuff too.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
his-
yeah.
Well,
his
yeah, if
family
it's
saw that.
7 years old, if he's on the ground for
I
half
think
an
he
hour.
likes shooting at
Right.
things, and I don't think he minded. I think he would love a good gunfight, and I don't think he was scared at all.
I don't know. I would never have thought that. I would never have thought that he would quit 3 times like he did, and But when you have a kid, you got to think of other people besides yourself. I think if it was just him, I don't think he would have
Yeah.
cared.
I don't know.
Right,
I
it
could
was-
see him just getting his rifle and taking a few shots, saying "fuck off, get the fuck out of here," and
Well,
that's
he had
it.
his family
You know what I
to
mean?
protect,
And then
so-
go back on
Yeah,
the radio.
That's the thing. He's got that little girl. When you
Yeah,
got kids, everything
that's
changes.
true. That's what he said too. He
Yeah.
thought his family
That's
was
right.
scared, right?
Well,
Yeah.
he used to have private security there 24/7, and then he just he didn't like the idea of that. He felt like he wasn't getting enough privacy, years ago. But
Yeah.
he didn't want to do that again. So that's him. That's his choice.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's probably where we're headed, boys.
I wish we could get him on as a guest.
That'd be awesome, man. Get Art Bell
Yeah.
as a guest. We could ask him.
And then
Doesn't
he
hurt to
comes,
ask.
and then Art comes back for the one night, and then Wolfman calls him with the story about the mother-in-law coming back to life in the casket.
Oh, don't tell him that was me.
It's too late now.
Oh, was that you? That was you.
Yeah,
huh?
that was me.
The Moog Boy posted it after a few months there. And
Oh, there's quite a few calls I made that were really funny. You guys have no idea how many times I called in and used different voices and stuff.
you can listen to it on Moog Boy's SoundCloud account if you have a SoundCloud account. I think you can go listen to it.
Oh, funny.
He's in the chat room right now. I think maybe he'll
Yeah, he is.
post the link to it.
Oh, one of the funniest ones I did to Heather was when I called in, it was a missing time show, and I called in with a Mexican accent. I said, "Hey man, I got missing time, man. So I woke up and there was dead chickens all over my car, man."
I think I remember that.
She's like, "What? You had dead chickens on your car?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And I look around and I look at my back seat and there's empty bottles of tequila, man. But I think it was missing time, man.
Do you remember the guy that used to call in from Canada he had a Liverpool accent, and he had a missing cow he was looking for? Do you remember that at all?
I thought he
No.
had the sick cow.
I thought it was
Isn't
he was out looking for his cow. He wanted I think it was Art. Yeah, it was still Art, and he wanted Art to help him find his cow or something, I think.
Yeah, once Richard had his show after Art's, I kind of stopped listening. It was kind of boring. It wasn't as exciting for me. So, and it's a lot of listening to listen to two shows in a row. So I was just like trying to. I don't think How many months was he on for?
6,
Darren, you want a
Art?
break?
7 months.
You
Yeah.
guys want a break? I got another blue heads up. I got
Okay.
bad to worse, or you want to hear up all night?
Yeah.
Do Bad to Worse. You've never played that one, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a new one. You just sent it to me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Bad to worse. Rock and roll. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again? Want to try it again? At the wrong speed. Want to try it again? Want to try it again? Want to try it again?
Some people say I have grown. Some people say that I have changed. Some people say I am blessed, but I am cursed because I go from bad to worse. Some people say I am okay. Some people call me a freak. Some people say I should go to church, but I just go from bad to worse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again? The turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again?
Sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. Oh. I'm losing my faith in myself. I still got some faith in you. Oh, you. I'm losing my faith in myself. I still got some faith in you. Yeah, you. And I hope you try and love me too, 'cause sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm a secondary citizen. Oh. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
That was much better. You have
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again? The wrong speed. Want to try it again? Try it again?
Some people say that I am strong. Some people say that I am weak. Some people say I can't sing one more verse because I go from bad to worse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again?
sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again?
games you play. It's that face you make. It's the shit that I take. All those games you play.
Out. Yeah.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we're back, man. We're back with power. Live, electrical, psychedelic, paranormal. Power!
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about Art Bell. Wolfman.
Man. Okay, let's change the subject then.
Did you think he had lost a little bit when he came back?
I don't think Art Belly's even seen anything paranormal.
What are you talking
He
about?
saw that. He saw that
He
mouse.
saw the triangular
He saw
thing.
that mouse.
But you know what? He is.
He saw that mouse in
he
the studio.
is paranormal. He's like a
He and
warlock.
Ramona saw that huge triangle ship like 200 feet off their car
I know.
in the
He
middle
saw
of the desert.
He saw that thing. But no, I think he is paranormal. That's what I was going to say. He is paranormal himself. Because when he did those experiments where he tried to make it rain somewhere and it fucking rained there, and then he
Flooded.
and then he did it again and it fucking rained there, and like what?
And then he quit.
And then he quit
And he
doing
quit.
it because it scared him because he couldn't believe the power that he was doing.
He quits a lot.
Hey, Wolfman.
Yeah.
Remember I told you earlier I have that video of the UFO here in Phoenix, the triangle one? I found it. I didn't realize I saved a copy of it. I'll have to post it up.
Oh,
But it's the one that has like the green lights at each point of the triangle. It's
that sounds
probably
cool.
Wow,
it's a couple minutes long. I'll post it up. I will. I'll get it off
That's spooky.
my device and I'll put it up. Yeah. I mean it's real. You'll see
Cool.
it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That's
And it's not the best quality, just like most of them, but
so it's
watch
not
it.
the flares. It's
But is it your
oh
own?
no.
cool.
This is
That's
the
what we
black
need.
triangle. Yeah, this is the black. This is the three-sided, three-pointed. I'll post it up on.
Who took
put it up on
the picture?
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about the flares.
No. You see the flares every other year. They pop up. It's no big deal.
There was just like a disinformation campaign. The flares.
Right. People are like, oh, it's the Phoenix Lights. No, those are the Phoenix flares. There's a difference. So, I mean, they do it when the sun goes down. It happens the same time.
A disinformation attempt, and it was already admitted by the mayor or whoever it was. He admitted it.
Yeah, you saw that the governor, that YouTube video of the governor I posted.
Yeah,
Wow.
I watched that.
I
Yeah, it
did
was a
too.
good-
That was really something, I thought, for a governor to come forward like that and say, yeah, I did what I had to do when I was governor, but now.
Isn't
I'm
that where
telling the
Alice
truth."
Cooper lives, down in Phoenix? Isn't that where Alice Cooper hangs out?
Oh, he lives
Yeah.
here. He's got a restaurant here.
Yeah. I wonder if
I've
he
met
saw
him.
them. Let's try to get him on. That'd be awesome, man. He actually comes on a radio show in Toronto here once in a while. You never know. I might
He
actually
hosts,
be able to get him on.
It's a syndicated rock show. He has it here
comes on
too.
he comes on in Phoenix. We have a big show here. He comes on.
Could you
maybe
link
once a
up
year,
with him
you know.
somehow and just maybe try to get him as a guest? We should find his Twitter and ask him. He's a pretty
Really
nice
could.
guy, actually. I heard he probably will do it.
Did you hear about the band he had with Joe Perry and Pirates of the Caribbean?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. And there was a video of them playing down in Brazil at Rio, and it was so funny because Alice Cooper and his drummer like carried the whole band. The rest of them were terrible guitar players, and it was all Alice and his drummer.
Oh,
It
wait a
was
minute.
so
Joe
funny.
Perry, isn't he from Aerosmith?
Yeah, but he was pretty rusty too. I mean, I don't know what was going on with him, but they're all kind of recovering, you know, if you know what I mean, in recovery. I don't know if Johnny Depp is in recovery yet, but they were very rusty.
Have you seen Keith Richards' hands lately?
No.
Oh, he's got the worst arthritis. It's just big knuckles, and
Oh,
they're
wow.
all, ugh.
Oh,
Did
But
you-
he
so
still
what? As
can
long as he
play.
can play
Did you ever
those
try to
sweet
play
notes, man,
Brown Sugar?
he still can play. I don't care what
He
his
never
knuckles
played-
look like.
If you
Never
ever
played
tried
Brown
to,
Sugar. Mick
if you ever
Taylor.
tried to play Brown Sugar, you could see why he has
We did
arthritis.
Brown Sugar today.
Isn't
Chords.
Mick Taylor the one that had the Brown Sugar?
You know
riff?
what's funny? I had a jam session today, and you know what? I'm gonna pull this up because I'll play it for you guys. It's me playing Brown Sugar today with the new band and my new guitarist.
Oh, cool. You
I'm
gonna
gonna
play
try to
it?
find this and play it for you. Okay, you guys carry the show for a sec while I hook this up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Uh,
What a coincidence. Did you know he played Brown Sugar today?
nobody did.
No, I did not know that.
That's weird.
I remember a little bit of it. Here, let me see if I can play it. Something like that.
I think Mick Taylor's the part of the Rolling Stones that made him the best.
How come you
The
dance
five-
so good? Yeah. Keep that going. All right. Yeah.
All right, let's hear the real musicians play. I screwed it up.
Do you know any other Stone songs?
Not off the top of my head.
How about AC/DC?
Just a little bit that I was playing the other night. I know a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but to play a song all the way through, I'd be really hurting.
Have you seen the new guitars with the rubber strings?
No.
Yeah,
What?
they're incredible.
Huh.
Yeah, they sound good too. Big old fat rubber strings.
Oh.
They came on the scene about 2 or 3 years ago. We saw
I
them at the
never
music
heard
store.
of
Like,
this.
what are these?
I want to do a whole show on just like music and electronic music and have Moog Boy call in. And I got another friend who's into electronic music. Maybe he could call in and be a guest. I think we could do a whole 3-hour thing on just e-music.
That's something I don't know a whole lot about.
Well, you know what's cool about music? It's like 47 again comes into play. Because 4/4 time and 7/4 time are the easiest ones to listen to. So it's kind
Is
of
7/4
7/4 time. The song "Money" by Pink Floyd is in 7/4.
Yeah.
7/4.
That's what I
time.
thought.
The only
Yeah.
thing that's listenable besides 4/4 time that feels natural, I find, is 7/4 time.
Yeah.
I've got a moth here that's visiting. A big, huge one. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Listen. Hopefully this works. Man, where's
Jeff, is that going through the Stream?
I'm not on the stream right now.
Damn.
I don't
that's
hear
not
it.
working.
Let me pull it up.
That's not working yet. I'll figure this out.
I just hear static in the stream.
Wolfman, it's not working.
I know.
Okay.
That's a fun drunk tune because I'm getting drunk.
And there you go. I did it. That was from today, yeah. The new guitarist I got is amazing. That doesn't even show what he could do. I don't know if you could hear that I was playing Jew's harp in the background behind his guitar there, but that wasn't me drumming. That was actually my bass player drumming, and I was singing harmonies and playing Jew's harp. That was just my phone that I threw in the center of the room and just used the easy voice recorder.
Cool. That's good.
But I threw a rag on top of the phone to dampen it because it was too loud. So I saw a rag there that I was using to actually wrap my ice packs and then hold it on my face from my dental surgery. And there was a rag there. I threw that on top of it, and it worked out pretty good, actually, that recording. But we could, that's just live, right? I got another one. You want to hear?
Hey,
you want to hear another one we did?
Maybe. Michael O's up. Do you have his number? Can you try to get him on the show?
Okay.
Let me see it.
Let me see what I can do here.
He needs to turn on his PC. He said, hold on.
Oh, no way. You're chatting with him?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get him on. Hang on a second.
I'll let him know you're gonna add him.
He'll know right away. Okay. So, while I'm doing this, do you want to hear another recording of mine?
Sure.
This is an experimental one where I actually used a recorder.
All right, do it.
There's the bottom piece of it, and there's 2 holes on the bottom. Now you know what I mean.
That was crazy.
Fuck, that was good.
I like the recorder at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was just an experimental track. We just tried it. First time jamming with this guy too.
No, it sounded good.
For the
liked
first,
it.
yeah, for the first time jamming and just putting my phone in the middle of the room and just press record. That's not bad.
No, not at all. No, but the recorder was good.
I know,
So was
everyone
the
was
guitar,
like, when they
of course.
saw me bring out the recorder, they were laughing at me, but when I started playing it, then they were like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
It just gives a clear sound over top. That's what I like with it. Okay, Moog Boy's asking, he's saying, the Jonathan Reed Alien is high on my list. And Jonathan
Absolutely.
Jonathan Reed shows are really freaky. I recorded a song about him called Alien in My Freezer.
Yeah.
And it has samples from his first Art Bell show. We want to hear that, Moog Boy. We want to hear that song. Oh man, you gotta send me that one. I'll play that.
You know the part of that story that I thought was credible or weird is the video of him when he's in the forest. He's hyperventilating so bad that if he was just doing that, to do it, he'd pass out. And he kept throwing up too on the video. It just seemed very real to me. His breathing was just off the charts.
I kind of have to tend to believe that story too. I have a hard time. How would somebody come up with that?
Well, I can see someone coming up with it, but man, it'd be hard to breathe like that for that long.
I don't know, man. Like to come up with a story that ridiculous. Like you put him in the freezer and stuff, and then he's banging his head on the freezer, and like, wow.
Man, did you ever see the videos from him in Mexico when he got the contraption out and he was on stage and he disappears?
Okay, well, you know what? How about, does anybody know the story good that you could brief? Some people never heard this story, so could somebody brief the audience on this story?
Jeff? He's got a good memory for these things.
Anybody?
Well, you mean, when Jonathan went into the forest and he was with his dog and...
Oh, by the way, I believe we have a guest with us. Is Michael here?
Is Michael on?
Hello.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Fantastic.
What's going on?
It's a pleasure, man. This is Michael from End of Days Radio. You can, we already plugged your show once. We'll do it again. endofdaysradio.com, and you'll find them also on YouTube. End of Days Radio. It's a free show, always free, and they're amazing. They have awesome guests every week. They play on Saturday nights. What time?
He's the reason we don't go on early.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt his show. We come on after his show out of courtesy because we listen to his show.
I'm the reason why?
That's why.
Yep.
Why is that?
Well, because we listen to your show and we don't want other listeners that listen to you to, we want them to just tune into our show afterwards if they want to keep going.
Oh, okay. Understood. Well, that's very kind of you.
It's
a great show, Michael.
Right? Respect.
I've been listening to all the old ones.
Oh, no. Which ones?
What did I listen to? I listened to 2 of them last night.
Oh.
There was one where you're talking about all the talk radio people.
Oh, I like that one.
I did too. That's a lot of information. I had no idea.
That wasn't an old episode, by the way. That was more of a recent one. Yeah.
Okay.
I broke down the Coast to Coast AM hosts, the multiple hosts, rather.
Yes. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I could do that right now if you want me to. That was fun.
Yeah, it was neat to talk about because I kind of didn't know about all this stuff going on with all the new hosts popping up, and And just all the talent that's out there now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Who was the Rex guy that interviewed Art Bell? Or not? Yeah, Art Bell not too long ago.
Wait, who was the what guy?
No, it was Richard. Someone named Rex, I think. Do you know a radio guy named Rex? With some paranormal?
Doesn't ring a bell, my friend.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, Michael,
He
you
was
sound
good.
great, man.
What's that?
You sound great. Whatever mic you're using, or whatever, you sound awesome, dude.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
What are you using?
Microphone-wise? Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking?
Yes.
I'm using an RE27
Okay,
Electro Voice.
sweet.
Yeah, it's a good microphone.
Is it expensive?
I just wrote that
yeah,
down.
it's pretty pricey, I'd have to say, and I think it's pretty proper for those out there who are serious about broadcasting to perhaps go through a bunch of microphones and pick one out that suits their voice the best.
So it's different for different voices.
Oh yes, a lot of people dislike this microphone actually, and lots of people hate this one.
I'm just using a Shure 58, I think.
That's not a terrible microphone, that's actually a decent one.
For the price.
Shure makes great products, yeah.
My son used to use just the Rock Band microphone from PS4, and he used to always have people say he sounded amazing.
Well, when I first started doing the show, we were using Turtle Beach headphones. I'm sure those out there who play video games know very well about that company. And that's what we were first using, both myself and Daniel, when we were doing the podcast, before it was a live show.
Right.
How far we've come.
Who was your first guest?
The very first guest? That's a tough one. I can't really remember right now who the very, very first guest was.
You
How
gotta
many
be kidding,
shows have you had
Michael.
What,
You know
what's
it
that,
was
Wolf?
me. It was me. Oh, no, it wasn't.
It was. No, I don't think it was you, my friend.
Oh, no, I called in and I ruined everything.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. But are you guys listening to Coast to Coast AM at all, by any chance?
Oh,
No.
Jimmy Church tonight?
Eric Church is on?
I believe Jimmy Church is on tonight.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Church.
Yeah, that's our competition right now.
that's your competition, right?
Yeah, we suck. I don't think we're gonna win this one.
That's
Is
okay. Don't worry. Lots of people actually dislike Jimmy Church.
Okay, well maybe they'll tune into us.
Yeah, he's kind of disliked, rather. It's unfortunate to say the least.
They're probably just jealous because he got a good gig.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problems with any of these people, actually. He does his own thing. I have no issues with the style that he brings in. It's his own thing.
You know what? I only thing I could say that is when he goes on about like him and his wife and adventures and stuff, and that it's just like
Oh, by the way, it's funny that you said his wife, because I heard a paranormaldate.com advertisement that he was doing saying, and something to the extent of he said something like, if I wasn't married to my wonderful wife, that he would be on paranormaldate.com.
oh, you don't want to go on there.
I think that's what he said, and I was laughing hysterically when I heard that in the car.
Oh,
Actually, I went and ate at a Denny's earlier, and I was drinking some beers. So, of course I didn't drive home or anything. I had someone drive me.
well, I'll try to
Oh,
pull
you
it
guys-
up. No, but I
you
had
guys
it.
are-
He was on, and I was listening to this and laughing.
Guys, you got to hear this. Okay, I had a frantic caller, but I couldn't take the live call at the time, and I'm not sure if I have it recorded. I have to try to find it, but Somebody called me and said that they went on Paranormal Date, and they had a missing time experience and a flash of light, and they ended up 2 blocks from their house out on a street naked.
Oh, wow.
And they don't know how they got there. All they remember is they were supposed to go on this paranormal date, and I guess it turned out to be quite paranormal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of the whole thing, to be honest with you. The whole paranormaldate.com gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, who's your favorite new hosts on the radio and podcast?
What do you mean? You got to be more specific.
I'm just, who are your top 5?
Well, that would be me.
Well, I know that. We all know that.
Top 5,
We all
goddamn.
agree.
That's pretty hard to say.
Do you, do you like Jimmy Church, or... I don't even know any of these people hardly. I know you. I didn't know you until a few weeks ago.
That's right. And here we are.
And here we are. So,
I have a problem with Jimmy Church. He does this thing, and I think he's not bad.
how about Amy on the radio?
I love Amy. She's been on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on Michael's show. I was on there with her.
Cool.
I haven't talked to Amy in a while, though.
Well, she had that surgery, right?
I hope she's okay.
I talked to her just recently, and she's doing fine. She'll be back on, I think she said 3 weeks, and that was about a week ago. So, yeah, she'll be all right. But,
Oh, wait, what exactly... Well, you don't have to tell me exactly what happened, but she took a hiatus, or what's going on?
no, she had an operation.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah.
No wonder.
She's been going through multiple operations. She's been having a lot of trouble physically, and I think she's almost over it. But I know that the last thing they did was a hysterectomy, I believe.
Holy shit! Really?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Wow.
she told me she can't have kids anymore after what she just went through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty devastating.
Actually, she told me that doesn't bother her. Like, she didn't really want to have kids anyway, so she's...
Sure, but it's still kind of traumatic.
But I still think that bothers her, right? That she's just trying to be positive.
Sure. It's gotta bother you.
Oh, yeah.
To an extent. I mean, it's not going to destroy her, obviously. She's a pretty strong woman, but it's still kind of a bummer.
Trying to keep her chin up, and I think she's just...
the best you can do, yeah.
You know...
Well,
all we can do is give her some support, right?
She's great person.
Michael,
Very
how'd you start doing
intelligent girl,
podcasts?
eh?
What made you start? I mean,
Long ago, before I even started. Well, let me tell you everything. Growing up, I would listen to the radio like most people do, but I would be... Well, actually, most people probably at that time in the late 90s, or early 90s rather, listened to radio. That's when radio was really popular, and I mean talk radio and, of course, late night radio. I grew up listening to Loveline. Do you recall that program?
I sure do.
With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew, right?
Yep. It was fantastic.
Do you remember those days back in the early 90s, late 90s, so forth and so forth?
Yep.
Well, those were the first group of people that actually got me influenced to want to do a program. I wanted to do a call-in show, and at the time I didn't know that's what it kind of was. But essentially that's what it is known in the business as a call-in show. And that's what I really wanted to do myself, because I loved all the interaction. It was pretty interesting, to say the least.
Until I called you, right?
What was that?
And until I called you, and after that you had